You know, I'm glad that this TV spot has been released because finally I can talk about Superman, about the new Superman movie, which is due to release this summer, 2025. It is made none other by the infamous James Gunn, who is the guy behind Guardians of the Galaxy from Marvel, which is one of the best superhero movies in my opinion. And now he's hired by Disney. He's the CEO of DC Studios. He's carefully watching over the projects, and he made this movie about Superman. This is a reboot again about probably one of my favorite superheroes ever because I'm a DC guy. I grew up with DC characters from my childhood. The Justice League and it's another season. Justice League Unlimited is one of my favorite. That's one of my best cartoons ever made. Those should be the perfect example if you wanna make a live action DCU universe because that is peak. It's epic and it's flat. It's flawless. Those cartoons are flawless. I still would I would watch it even now. Okay, now we're gonna watch the trailer and then I'm gonna share my opinion and my reaction about this take on Superman. So let's watch it.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Superman.
I can say the trailer tells me about everything about this character represents and its hope. Other than that, I'm not a big fan of his suit, his outfit. For me, Henry Cavill gonna be my Superman. I wasn't a big fan of Zack Snyder's idea about how he handled the DC characters, but he was the closest to the source material. And for me, Henry Cavill is Superman. This guy who's gonna play him now, I have no issue with him. He looks like him, but I would ask some questions about Gunn. Like I don't know. This crypto dog, it's okay, but this is reminds me like the Marvel movies. Like every hero has a side character who is a puppy, who is lovely, joyful. Just for the kids, for the fans. It seems like Superman's gonna fight kaiju from Godzilla. I don't know. Nicholas Hoult, he looks good. He looks like Lex Luthor. He is Lex Luthor. He looks way better than Jesse Eisenberg. That was a miscast, and he was a terrible Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt's gonna be a good Lex Luthor, and the actress who plays Lois Lane, she's also good casting. She's also good casting. The casting looks good in this movie, but I just don't like how Superman looks. When I'm watching it, it reminds me of the cartoons. The whole trailer is like the cartoon series of Superman. That's what it reminds me. But uh, there was a TV spot which has been released, and there was some new footage from the movie. And I gotta ask you about one particular thing. Not this one. What is this? What is this? I mean, what's wrong with his eyes? I mean, I know he's flying light, almost light speed, and it's gonna make your eyes go dry. But what's wrong with this? This is so goofy, like his suit. This makes it so. I don't know. It looks funny, but in not a good way. It's like it's ridiculous. What is this? Let's check out the TV spot. I mean, when he saves the girl, now that's Superman, and I would watch a ton of scenes like this because that's what you see. He makes impossible things. How he tried to rescue the others, the innocent, the civilians. That's the thing I like about Superman. Scene like this when he saves the girl. They should put more stuff in Superman movies. That's what I truly miss from Man of Steel. And Man of Steel is a very good Superman movie. It's very underrated. It has its flaws, but it's a very good Superman movie. Kaiju. What is this? I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What is this? I mean, I said this at the beginning to my friends when James Gunn took over DC. I said, listen, I don't trust him. I don't hate the guy because the way he handled the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's cool. It was smooth. They had a style. They had those certain fans. That was a really good. The way he handled them, it was good. It's really good. They were in good hands, the Guardians of the Galaxy. But just to make so many things childish, I don't know. This this Superman, I don't consider him seriously. But the funny thing is, the trailer looks good. But other than that, the character looks goofy, and he's not my Superman. For my Superman is still Henry Cavill. I don't know. It just it makes it ridiculous. And now so many people were, of course, complaining about what is wrong with his eyes. But I was asking the same thing. Even Mr. H reviews is asking the same thing. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know if they watched this scene before they released it. But what's funny is even funnier. When I returned home, James Gunn made a statement about what's the reason behind his eyes. And here on Screen Rant, there is absolutely zero CGI in his face. James Gunn addresses complaints about David Corenswet's Man of Steel flying scene in the new Superman movie trailer. I don't know. So far, whatever scene I see with this Superman, it's a downgrade. It's an absolute total downgrade from the Man of Steel, because Man of Steel has so many good scenes, which I'm gonna show you because I saved some scenes on the Twitter. Now let's return here. So, following the release of the new Superman trailer for David Corance's superhero film, many fans on social media began commenting on one particular shot. Toward the end, there's a close-up when Corance's Superman is flying, and a lot of people began speculating that CGI had been used on the DCU's star's face. However, it didn't take long for Gunn to address those concerns, as he stated the following: "There is absolutely zero CGI in this face. People's faces can look different when you put a wide-angle lens up close. The background played in Svalbard is 100% real, as is David." Mr. James Gunn, I know you are working in the film industry, and I totally believe you, but don't tell me that if you releasing scenes like this makes me feel excited. I mean, man, I don't care if this is natural look, my man. This makes the character look silly and like it's stupid. I understand what he is referring. I just don't know why he agreed upon this to see this. Look at this. I look at it and I am like, oh, this is a serious Superman. I see hope and I truly believe him. He looks goofy. He looks like a retard. I'm sorry to say this. Now, I'm just reading what if there's something should be mentioned, but I see nothing. Never mind. Uh, I don't hate James Gunn because of this comment, but so far when I first watched the trailer and I saw all the backlash and all the complaints about the Superman suit, and now this, I don't say I'm hyped about this movie because I'm not. I haven't seen a good DC movie in a long time. I know I didn't like the Batman either. No, no, no. I don't like Batman movies because none of them were close to the source material. But if I had to pick, the closest was Zack Snyder with Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's Batman. But still, my favorite Batman is Chris Nolan's Batman with Christian Bale. That's it. Superman is Henry Cavill. But I don't know. This Superman and this take on of Superman is an absolute downgrade. Is this you wanna believe me? I like this. This is ridiculous. I know what he was meant to say, Gun, but come on. I don't know if he look at this and he like, oh yeah, I greenlit it. You can release it in the TV spot. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is definitive downgrade. This scene has an action, music. I love Henry Cavill's smile. This makes me believe this character. I'm rooting for him. I love him, and the smile gives me hope. This Superman on the top, Henry Cavill's Superman, represented everything about this character, and it's such a shame how Warner Brothers treated him. But I hope he had a good hand at Marvel as Wolverine. That's what this reminded me. It's ridiculous. Name a bigger downgrade. Yes, I agree. I agree. This is a definitive downgrade. I don't know what they were thinking at Warner. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. This is Superman. Yes, I agree. That's Superman. Man of Steel was over 10 years ago and it still looks light years better than James Gunn's Superman. This downgrade is diabolical. Yes, it is. This looks like a cheap version on a HBO Max TV series, or rather on a CW series. It's ridiculous. I don't know who the heck agreed upon this. You can hate or like Zack Snyder, but his Superman so far is the best. And I'm really disappointed we never get to see more of him, played by Henry Cavill. The only problem with him was he was in movies which was badly written and the production was a disaster. But his outfit and the way he looks like Superman. He looks like Superman. But David Cornswet is fine. The dude is fine. I have no issue with the dude. But for me, he's not Superman. Cheap copy. Exactly, it's a cheap copy.
How do you
Well, I don't know what to expect from that movie. I'm not hyped. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. And I'm definitely not gonna be in the first row to watch this Superman movie. Uh yeah, so this was just a quick update and opinion about the new Superman movie. We'll see how it performs. I hope it won't be a failure because recently DC had so many movie failures and it just makes me cry because I grew up with DC heroes watching in TV series, and now to see them, they cannot make a single DC movie with other characters. They every single time they're just doing with Batman. It's quite awkward, but hey, I love Batman too. But there are other heroes they can make movies or good TV series. By the way, I'm I'm curious about that Green Lantern TV series, which is also done with just called Lantern. Why they don't call it Green Lantern? Never mind. So anyway, this was the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. So take care. Bye.